First, thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity. The next thing is that it started about 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I had major surgery, and I went to the hospital. I didn't know there was a such thing as drinking too much water, but I did. Went to the hospital. The Lord sent me to the hospital because I drank too much water. They found out that all my enzymes were flushed down the toilet. Because I couldn't tell them what was going on with me, but if you know your body, something just didn't feel right. So I just said, just run some tests. I retired from the hospital that I went to, so they just ran tests from my head to my Rudy Tooty. And so, they came back and they said, okay, we got to give you enzymes. It ran for 5 days because they had to put it in your system slow. On the second day, an oncologist came into my room, and the oncologist came in there and said, we found a tumor while we were running all these tests. Okay, so what do we do about it? Well, the tumor is on your pancreas. Okay, that needs to be removed. So we scheduled surgery time. That led to having the surgery. I got out. Fast forwarding to August of last year, we went to meet a friend, Dr. Joyce, and she came to the door and she had patches she had Band-Aids all over her face, all over her body. And I asked her, I said, what are all these Band-Aids all over your body? She said, what do you know about stem cells? We had an exchange of words. She gave me some information. She said, if you like what you saw, here's the number, order your patches. We did. But I also was blessed in that particular situation because I had just gone to have my annual mammogram, and they saw 3 spots on my right breast. And they wanted me to come back every 3 months to kind of monitor that. Well, I didn't think the big C, because my husband has had me pumping weight. And I just said, oh, that's just, what did I call it? Anyway, just fatty tissue. And so I'm trying to talk fast so I can get it all in.
You're doing great. Keep going. Yep.
Okay. So anyway, I got my patches around this time last year. I started patching up, and the first month I went back after getting the patches, they said, okay, we still see it. It hasn't grown. Come back in 3 months. Went back in 3 months. They said, okay, it's still there, still hasn't grown. We need you to come back one more time. When I went back the third time, they looked at the first ultrasound, they looked at the second ultrasound, and they called in another doctor, and they couldn't find it. So they said, oh, it's gone. Okay, no more, you don't have to come back. So that is how I got introduced to the patches, and the rest is history. But during that time, I have lost 50 pounds. I am a lot healthier. My hair has grown. When we got married 6 years ago, my hair was about to my neck. It's gotten thicker. The incision to which they removed the pancreas and had to go in, it was like a railroad track. But now it's just as flush to my skin. My skin tone color is coming back. Everything is falling in alignment. I feel great. And
So
I'm still.
Darcell, what happened with your pancreas? They cut a piece out, and what did that turn you into?
That's right. You know, that's the part. Thank you. That's the part I left out. They removed a portion of my pancreas, and that left me diabetic.
Can you, so one more time slowly. They removed a portion of her pancreas.
And my spleen.
cut that tumor out, and it
Yeah.
left her diabetic.
Diabetic, yes.
Explain what
But
that meant for you.
so left me diabetic. So they had told me before my surgery and after my surgery that I would be on mega doses or units of insulin. I'd be taking at least 4 to 5 insulin shots a day. Well, I knew I couldn't do it. He's the one that does it. I couldn't do it. I can't do it. So I knew that had to get better. I got my numbers down to like A1C down to like 8. It wouldn't budge. It wouldn't budge. But I was patching. I was patching. I was patching, and paying. I was praying and patching, praying and patching. And so with the prayer and patching, I got it down now. I went about a month ago. I'm down to now 6.4.
Wow. And how many shots are you taking now?
One.
Whoa,
One
wait, wait.
I'll only do that one only because I don't want to go into any type of diabetic coma at night or anything like that. But the units is so small. It's clear. My incision is gone. I have an hourglass, and I'm down to a size 4 dress.
You are not a size 4 dress.
Yes.
Wow.
He brought me an outfit to come to San Antonio, not San Antonio, where's Sarasota. And I brought a size 4.
Of size 4. And remind me, you patch and you pray?
I patch and I pray. I patch and I pray.
Can I be a size 4 if I patch and pray?
Sure you can.
Okay, just asking. Charles, what happened to you?
Well, basically me, I've always been into health all my life. I watched other people as I was growing up, and I would always in my head just say, if they did a few things differently, life could be totally different. But most people kept doing it one way. So I said, you know what? Whatever everybody say you should do, I'm gonna do something different. It's my life, I'm gonna do something different. So I always stayed pretty healthy. And as I got older, I still wanted to do the same thing I did when I was in my 20s and 30s. I used to do my exercise, and I had this routine. Whatever my age was, that was my set. I do that. And it got to the point where once I got into my 50s, I couldn't get past 50 push-ups at a time and stuff like that. And then it started going in reverse. But now I'm back up to doing sets of 50s. I'm back up to doing my pull-ups on the pull-up bar, which I stopped doing a long time ago because I couldn't do not one.
Wait a minute. So Charles, do you mind me asking how old you are? Is that okay? Is that okay?
Oh, that's great with me. I mean, my next birthday I turned 74.
Okay, so wait, one more time. You're 74, and now you're doing 50 pull-ups again, like you did before.
Well, not the pull-ups, push-ups, but the pull-ups. We have push-ups at a time. I do 3 sets of 50 every night. And then the pull-ups I can get up to 10 on sets of 10s. But I mean, it's just becoming so easy. But the thing about it too is that I had hurt my hip when I was a kid, and it never stopped me from doing the things I needed to do. But as I got old, I used to be a long distance runner. I used to run a lot, and it started to bother me by the time I was 60. And something said, "Oh, you need to stop this because I don't want to have any kind of surgeries down the line for that." Well, I stopped, and I'm getting ready to start up again because I don't know what leg it was now. I mean, I don't have no problem with that at all anymore. When I started on the X39 and the X49, I lost 20 pounds. I was weighing about 200 then, which is pretty heavy for somebody at 5'7". But so I lost, fast. I mean, it just went, and all of a sudden it started coming back. Now I'm about 185 now, but it looked like I'd be in the gym every day, which I don't. I don't. But I tell people, I say, it's amazing when we wake up in the morning, we always ask, how you feeling? And we just feel great every day. When you can wake up and start your day with no pain, no issues, clear mind. And, in fact, when I first started this, I didn't want to talk because I was starting to lose it. I'd miss words. They'd be there and I couldn't find them and stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to be in front of nobody trying to do this. But now it's starting to come back. That confidence starting to come back to be able to get up in front of people and say what I needed to say. And that's it. I'm not a big talker, but when I got something to talk about, I'll talk. But other than that, people seem to think I'm standoffish, which I don't know. But if I don't have anything to say, I'm not gonna say it. I can get in a conversation with you, and if you the expert, I'm just listening, trying to learn something. I don't have to jump in there like I know, because I don't.
Well,
But that's how I learn.